What's up, guys? Welcome to Top 5 Niches of the Week, episode 107, and we've actually got a niche that emerged out of nowhere, one of these niches that could be a short-term trend, but definitely moving a lot of volume. I'm going to announce that one this week. Also, I've got another big trend in June that we may have overlooked in the past when I was trying to say, hey, get ready. We know these niches are coming, so we really have 5 high-level, valuable niches. It's going to move a lot of units to cover in this episode, so let's get to it. Before we get to the niches, really quickly, I wanted to announce the 2 giveaway winners. Congratulations. I already emailed you, so if you won, just check your email inbox and you will have heard from me. And of course, we have a new giveaway kicking off right now. The top of the description, ryanhogue.com/giveaway. And of course, this is the last day to enter the iPad giveaway, and I will put a link to that in the description as well in case you missed my announcements this past week. And also shout out to Creative Fabrica for sponsoring that. Also in the description, I've got an 8-day print-on-demand mini course that you should take advantage of. I've got a print-on-demand Facebook group that I'd love to have you in as well. You can find links to everything in the description. Oh, and here's my Amazon merch sales update. I'm still getting used to the fact that I've been including these. So in the last 7 days, I did just about $1,200 in royalties in the US market. This does not account for my sales internationally. And anybody that's been paying attention has probably noticed that merch has been uploading to the international markets, even if you haven't been. So it's a really just awesome way to have an international print-on-demand business. And who knows what the future of those international markets is going to look like. It's not a bad thing. Like, just because they struggle to keep up with the United States market sales, where we have the biggest customer base, you know, over time, like, those things can shift, they can change. It's also a function of just how many people live in these markets as well. So just take the extra sales. All right, niche number 1, and it sucks that this one is trending, but it is the end gun violence niche. The shirts that are bestsellers are all orange. Also, I did just want to mention when I did a trademark search, and this time I did it in the USPTO database, I wanted to apologize. Last week I recommended a trademark niche. It's because I used the Pretty Merch Pro Plus trademark search, and it had marked the niche as being like live, as in someone's attempting to trademark it, which was incorrect. It had actually already been trademarked. So it got that wrong, and I didn't double check the USPTO database. You know, you honestly want to go straight to the source. That's the easiest way to know for sure whether or not you're going to be safe. So, I mean, I used a tool instead of going straight to the source, and that was my mistake. So I apologize. But End Gun Violence Together Toms is trademarked with a logo associated with it. And I believe then, as long as you're not matching that phrase or, using that logo, you should be okay. Again, though, use the Is This Niche Safe video to validate these things. And also, of course, the Amazon merch algorithm is not perfect, but I did just want to show you guys that, like, there are submissions getting through as recently as just a few days ago. On May 24th, for instance, this one was submitted, and it has a current BSR of 28,000, so doing quite well. So niche number 1, the end gun violence, lots of different ways to spin this one. Recommend uploading to the orange shirts if you do go into this niche, and it's doing quite well. All right, niche number 2, and this is the Pride niche. If you missed my top 5 niches last week, I did show you the Google Trends data historically, showing you that basically between today and into the first week of June, we're going to see the most volume of t-shirt sales on the Gay Pride t-shirts. So you really want to be hitting this niche hard right now. Also, this is the best seller right now. They're kind of using the Harry Potter font, the glasses, making a reference to Harry Potter. I would highly recommend against doing anything related to big brands, especially like Harry Potter. So that's just, I wanted to make a quick note that even though this is the number 1 bestseller right now on when I typed in like Pride, I would definitely recommend against this. All right, niche number 3. And niche number 3 is Juneteenth. So we've talked a lot about forward-looking June t-shirts, and we had not mentioned Juneteenth yet. So this is, definitely this has generated a lot of t-shirt sales over the last few years. Funny story, but last year it wasn't on Juneteenth, but it was like the Juneteenth parade. And me and Marielle were in Annapolis, Maryland. Sometimes we hang out there. We were there yesterday, took the boat out. It was beautiful. But we were there and we were trying to get some food. But like Annapolis, if you've ever been there, there's only a couple like main roads, like kind of where a lot of the, main Annapolis is. And so we got stuck basically like in a parade. Like, no joke. Like, we thought we were geniuses. We cut through like a back road through, honestly, a cemetery to try to get back to where we were staying. and ended up like in the middle of the whole Juneteenth parade. So I don't know. Sorry, that was kind of a long story, but we didn't make it into the actual full parade. We were just where everybody was queuing up. So we were stuck for like 10, 15 minutes as everybody prepared for that parade. So Juneteenth, though, by the way, notice like a lot of color, like similar color schemes in a lot of the bestsellers, guys. When we look at bestsellers, it's not because we need to clone and copy and steal from the bestsellers. You shouldn't do any of those things, but like take notes on what is selling well, because this is really the customers voting with their dollars on what designs, design styles, color schemes that they like. All right. What graphical elements do they like? So take notice of that, research those. So niche number 3, Juneteenth. And even like one of the bestsellers right here, or is it the bestseller? It looks like the bestseller. Similar to that like messy bun hair, you know, we've seen that sort of graphic trending in the past, and they've got a new version of that. So take note, props to whatever graphic designer made that one too, really thinking outside the box, but learning from previous successes. This was uploaded in April of 2022. So again, showing you that you can do really well with new submissions. All right, niche number 4. And this is Father's Day. Don't forget Father's Day, June 19th. So roughly, 3 weeks away. So definitely it's like peak Father's Day gift sales right now as well. You know, you want to tie pride to Father's Day, you know, gay father, whatever. That's probably a great opportunity as well. Or even Juneteenth to Father's Day. Another great probably opportunity. Looking for opportunities to cross niche at the top. One of my biggest success stories, honestly, was doing that. I did it on my mom's account when she was in tier 10. I made her a design that cross-niched 2 major trends. And while she was in tier 10, she made over 150 sales, I think it was, and was eligible for tier 500 where she is now because her account's not that active, but it's still making money. Next time I'm over at her house, I'm going to look into her account because I know the other day she was like, why did I just make so much money? I think she had made like $500 royalties deposited into her bank. So I got to figure out like, did she have a shirt go viral or something? Because she definitely sent me a picture and I was like, damn, I don't know. I got to check. All right, so Father's Day, niche number 4. Now is the time for sure, the next couple weeks to be in that niche. And lots of ways to spin Father's Day. Here's one. Awesome dads have tattoos and beards, right? And that's just a text-only design. Find a nice, big, distressed font. Easy. Keep it simple. All right, niche number 5. And I just kind of was thinking outside the box here. I wanted to know when fishing is at like peak trend, okay? Because I had some, you know, I got friends, family that love fishing. I'm not a big fisher myself, but I was thinking that this is probably peak interest in fishing. Well, what do you know when I looked up historical data? Pretty much the month of June is peak fishing interest according to Google Trends. By the way, google.com/trends to use Google Trends for free to basically data mine the biggest search engine in the world. And that gives you good indicators on like timing these niches. And fishing, basically the next week or 2 weeks is peak interest. So I think now is the time to get some fishing shirts up. Of course, the BSRs are doing really well, 40,000, 70,000, 90,000, 100,000, etc. Also, I love the Bass Squatch. I think I made that one of my bonus shirts for today because they took the Sasquatch design that sells really well. They slapped a fishing pole in his hand, a fishing hat, and a fish, a bass or whatever in its hand. So I'm loving the Bass Squatch design. Someone just kind of taking a couple of different niches that trend and cross-niching them. Brilliant. So this design right here says Real Cool Papa. So clearly they are cross-niching Father's Day. It doesn't have to be Father's Day, I guess, but, gift for dad. Like my dad's birthday is in June. So that's another example where, it could just be a birthday gift for dad and an interest. So in this case, definitely makes a great, it does say title intro is Father's Day gift, funny fishing reel, Papa dad joke t-shirt, whatever. All right, got it. So it's a fishing shirt for dad. All right, seller trends. Here are shirts that have seen a significant jump in BSR recently. So we have the Juneteenth shirt right there, last day of school, mom of 2022 graduate, dog father behind me, which is another Father's Day for dog owners shirt. So take notes, guys. All right, looking ahead, if you want to sell shirts related to seemingly random holidays, June 29th, we have Hug Day. So that's a great shirt for, hug dealer or any other free hugs type t-shirt. Of course, make sure they're not trademarked. June 30th, Meteor Day. Very cool. July 1st, International Chicken Wing Day. July 2nd, World UFO Day. July 3rd, Build a Scarecrow Day. All right, so there's some random holidays. Of course, there's no shortage of these random date-associated holidays, and I always like to remind you, I like to upload these to Seller Central, or if you have Etsy, for instance, because, hey, they can sell, they may only sell during these periods each year, but if you don't have the, like, you know, with merch by Amazon, you have to make a sale in 365 days or it gets removed. Well, if you upload to Seller Central and you don't make a sale in the first go around of 365 days, like maybe you missed Hogue Day, even though I'm giving you a month in advance, if you keep it on Seller Central, it'll be up there next year and you may make a sale next year. All right, bonus t-shirts. I have 2. The Basquatch. I really thought that was a funny take on the Sasquatch design that we know is so popular. And also 452 reviews, all 5 stars. So that's brilliant. Also, I love the design as well. It contrasts really well against the black t-shirt. So really well done. And this one, camel towing, got the retro. It's a tow truck and it's got the retro kind of vintage design. And it says, when it's wedged in tight, we'll pull it out. So camel towing, call them if you get stuck. Hilarious. I love that. Love the design, the font, the curved font, etc. Just really well executed and hilarious. All right, deleted designs brought to you by Merch Ninja. So here you go. Take a quick look. See if you can see any themes. I don't really see anything that stands out completely. So yeah, so I don't know. We can't see the keywords either. Sometimes Merch Ninja actually does have the keywords, so you can click and see like a Merch Ninja saved copy of what used to be on Amazon. But if you click any of these, it goes to the Dogs of Amazon page. Oh, and here's another reminder, guys. The Top Gun shirts are still out there. And I did remind you last week to ignore the Top Gun shirts associated with the movie because they're not filtered out yet by some of the big research tools because that's a manual process. But somebody didn't take my advice and they made a Top Dad shirt. And this is easily the type of design that will get you permanently. I don't want to say will because I don't work for merch. I don't work for them, but could definitely get you a permanent ban. It is not worth it. However many sales you make in the near term, it is not worth it. All right, guys. And as we wrap up, ryanhogue.com/giveaway or use the link in the description to enter this week's free print on demand giveaway. Shout out to the sponsors. The 2 winners that are randomly selected and announced next week will receive a license to Merch Titan's upload automation, which I love. I'm using it right now as I record this. Merch Ninja research tools, All Sunsets Premium Premade graphics, and Bubble Scout, my go-to Redbubble niche research and validation tool. Last but not least, I have a full print-on-demand course that walks you through how I use all these tools to make 6-figure print-on-demand sales every single year. So if you want to learn more about that, there's a link in the description with more information. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe, please enjoy the rest of your long weekend, and I will see you tomorrow with a new video, and I will announce the winner of the iPad giveaway.